6:40 a.m. in Trinidad and Tobago as we proceed with Tobago Thursdays on the Now Morning Show. So the Trinbago Diaspora Outreach Network is described as a bridge-building entity which spearheads efforts to locate and sustain diasporic connections between Trinidad and Tobago and its overseas nationals. Now, in line with its objective to initiate and sustain efforts to recognize patriotic endeavors undertaken by foreign-based Trinidad and Tobago nationals who could improve community and national well-being of our country, the T-Dawn project will be rolling out a medical outreach in Tobago. So this morning we are joined by the chairman and vice deputy chairman to discuss some of the upcoming events. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to the show.
Good morning to you and also to all the viewers online.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning as we have this conversation about some of the things that are upcoming and a little bit about T-Dawn as well. And let's start with T-Dawn. How long has the entity been in existence and who comprises the membership of your organization?
Okay, well, T-Dawn was established last year. It's 1 year old, and it is, as you say, an organization with our core objectives being recognition, research, and engagement. Our board comprises Dr. Stephen Isaac here, who is based in New York and is our Western coordinator, West USA coordinator. We have also Robert Cumberbatch, who is based in Phoenix, and therefore the Eastern coordinator is Isaac, and Robert Cumberbatch is our Western coordinator. We have a representation from the UK. Trinidad and Tobago Association of the UK is one of our partner groups, and largely these plus residents in Trinidad and Tobago make up our governing board.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for sharing with us, Dr. Phillips. So let's get straight into the conversation, of course, with the upcoming events that you're having in Trinidad and Tobago. Why do you think it was critical for the organization to choose charity outreach at this time?
It's within the concept that we are celebrating 60 years of independence. Our Diamond Jubilee is now, and our organization, with other partners and affiliates in the United States, we decided that Trinidad and Tobago's Diamond Jubilee should be a great opportunity for the diaspora itself to be highlighted. Diaspora patriotism is very important in the country and it's not showcased sufficiently. So we felt that it would be good to create a program which is called Homecoming, Diaspora Homecoming 2022, that would embrace the three operational areas of focus and at the same time bring recognition to what the diaspora has contributed in this country. So we are rolling out, firstly, Diaspora Appreciation Week, if you want to call it, AKA Homecoming, with medical outreach activities because the diaspora has been heavily involved in medical outreach type work over many years, I would say almost 60 years. And the individual that is on our board as deputy chair, he is one of the strongest proponents of medical outreach activities for this country. So I'll let Stephen share about that focus now.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Phillips. So again, good morning, viewers. Good morning, Natasha. Trinbago Progressive Association, which could be considered as the pretty much the head of this organization, along with other partners, headed in Trinidad by Ms. Victoria Decoto, who is connected with the South Caribbean Conference. Out of the US, we also have APC Community Services, another of my not-for-profit organization, all coming together along with the Tobago Mission of Seventh-day Adventists to ensure that this program actually kicks off. As it did until we actually got started on Thursday night with a presentation on cardiovascular by our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Daniel Beckles. And as we continue, I just wanted right at the beginning here just to give a little update on the services to be provided on Monday. Some of them, I won't go through all of them, but on Monday at Roxborough at the Police Sports Club, we have poster display. We have a table that has literature. We have like basic tests such as blood pressure and meal preparation, ideas for vegetarians and other individuals. And those would be some of the services that would be provided on Monday at Roxborough. And Dr. Phillips is going to probably highlight that just a little bit. And a little later on, I'll give some of the things that will be done in Trinidad, headed by Ms. Victoria Dakota, who is the health secretary for the South Caribbean Conference.
Yeah, I would say that as far as the medical outreach program is concerned, it's Roxborough, and then the following day, Tuesday and Wednesday, that is the 23rd and 24th, all activities be conducted in the Port Mall at Scarborough, which everybody knows all over Tobago. And the hearing and vision screening test will be done there. The vision screening is a contribution by Quartz Optical, and they are working with us across the country. And we have a private deaf support agency led by Quishiba Lafleur, who will be operating 2 days in Tobago and 2 days in Trinidad as far as the hearing screening is concerned. We also want to say that the activities, well, let me just say it one time so Stephen would need to repeat it. In Trinidad, the activities are at Tranquility Primary School the Monday. On Tuesday, it would be at Maruga, St. Mary's Primary School is being used. And on Thursday, Las Lomas is the venue for all the services that would be conducted by this group under the direction of Ms. Victoria Dakota.
Dr. Phillips and Mr. Isaac, thank you so much for sharing that. Now, viewers, you would have seen on the screen a flyer sharing those details where you can get more information. Now, of course, we just want to go back to Tobago for a moment. I understand that there's also going to be an inaugural convention taking place along with a family fun day and a conference as well. So can we just touch on that a little bit, and you can share with us who's going to be involved and what we can look forward to?
All right, let me just deal with the conference first. The inaugural biennial Diaspora conference will be held at Mount Irving Bay Hotel, one of our sponsor partners, and it marks the days are the 29th and 30th under the theme renewing diaspora commitment to Trinidad and Tobago. We've been to 60 years. How much more can the diaspora contribute to move Trinidad and Tobago forward? And that will be the focus of the conference, an exchange between the expertise at the local level and the diaspora contribution. Among the people who would be speaking, we have Dr. Oliana Poon, who will be addressing an aspect that hasn't been dealt with on an academic level, that is real estate opportunities in Tobago. She would come with the relevant data behind it. And at the same time, we are also having Dr. Antwine and Ricardo Bob. They'll be addressing a broader topic on reimagining healthcare. That is how we start off. The first day is committed to wellness. The second day, personal wellness, basically. The second day would be about economic wellness broadly. And that is all seen on our website, www.trinbagodiaspora.org, and the arrangements for people to book or register and so on. They can do it online and they can also do it physically. Now, before that, on the Sunday, we have Authentic Cultural Showcase, which would be a really tremendous cultural fair of emblematic activities in TNT, or the cultural activities. So we would have a TASA group, we would have Limbo, we would have also very important at the close, Moriah Old Time Wedding reenactment. It's Authentic Cultural Showcase, so you can relate the two. But our kickoff is on Saturday. This Saturday, we have meet and greet at No Man's Land. That's basically a program that would allow persons to board, you pay, and board the vessel at Buku, where we used to actually do these things in the early years when diaspora people were living here. They would have known Buku was the place from where you would go onto the reef. So we're going back to basics. We're going back to the origin, and we are having this particular meet and greet activity where we would board at Buku Jetty, go onto the Buku Reef and Nylon Pool, and then we spend the rest of the day on no man's land. Remember, that's Great Race Saturday, this
Oh,
Saturday.
yes.
So it's going to be a place chock full with activity, and we will be in the mix with the people at that place, showing off our, our talents and highlighting and connecting with the local folks in that space. The
It
cost
sounds
for
like
that is $250, and persons could purchase the ticket right at Blue Ivy before we board. Blue Ivy is a restaurant in the iconic Miller's Guest House. So you
Dr.
can do that.
Phillips, I'm sorry to cut you, but we have run out of time. It sounds like it's going to be an absolutely fantastic event. Dr. Phillips, thank you for being with us this morning. Deputy Chairman Isaac, thank you as well. Trinidad and Tobago, as you have heard from Dr. Phillips this morning, you can go onto their website to get more information and be part of the continued unity between Diaspora and the citizens right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Stay tuned. There's more coming up after the break.